The fourth generation Audi RS4 Avant comes with a base price the far side of 0,000 and substantial mechanical changes to the underwhelming car it supersedes. We'd driven it before on the occasion of its international launch, in Malaga, but now it's in the UK, with first deliveries scheduled for late March. Much of the new stuff is from a template set down by the latest RS5. As such, gone is the characterful 4.2-litre naturally aspirated V8 of the old model, replaced by a twin-turbo 2.9-litre V6 TFSI. It marks a return to the twin-turbo V6. In fact, though this 2018 spec engine is slightly larger than that of the original B5 RS4 of 2000, the upshot is that combined fuel economy is up by roughly a fifth and carbon dioxide emissions are halved. That, of course, is only part of the story. Downsizing has taken a good measure of weight from the nose too. This 5.6 is 31 kilograms lighter than the V8 and employs the Audi architecture pioneered by Mercedes-AMG. The theory is that by placing the turbos within the valley of the cylinders, you truncate the engine respiratory tract and consequently trim turbo lag. It is a mighty device too. Small but explosively potent. The headline figure of 444 bhp and perhaps the most breathtaking but 443 pounds-ft between 1900 rpms and 5000 rpms hints at brutal and sustained acceleration. The sprint to 62 mph takes a claimed 4.1 seconds, with top speed capped at 155 mph unless you pay Audi $450 to have it extended to 174 mph. There are further weight savings beyond the engine. Audi has shaved 15 kilograms from the body, 12 kilograms from the axles, 3.5 kilograms from the electromechanical steering, 12.5 kilograms from the quattro driveline and finally a solitary kilogram from the sport differential in the rear axle. You can take the diet further with optional carbon ceramic brakes 8 kilograms and a set of beautiful 20 inches aluminum milled alloys another 8 kilograms. Which together reduce that all-important unsprung mass. All in, the B9 RS4 is up to 80 kilograms less than the car it replaces, which with any luck will be the start of a trend of lighter RS badge creations. The options list, meanwhile, is long in a way that only an Audi options list can be, but your chief concerns are whether to go for dynamic steering 50, and the sports suspension 000. You might also consider the sports exhaust 200, though we can tell you that while Audi is correct in its claims that the exhaust note of this new RS4 is reminiscent of the old V6 in the B5, that car song always was a bit blunt. And then there are the looks, the overall impact of which is hugely dependent on spec. This generation of RS4 is more aggressive than the car it replaces, however, with acute angles, deep creases and a penchant for sporty detailing that extends even to air vents that shadow not only the headlights but the rear lights too. All but indistinguishable from the Mercedes-AMG C63 Estate in terms of its footprint. In the metal, the RS4 has a hard, technocratic edge to its compatriot more demure curves. Back to that dependence on spec. In a conservative color such as Navarro Blue 45, the RS4 creates only a few more ripples among traffic than a well-equipped 3.0 TDI, and that'll suit many of you just fine. Opt for something more unusual, such as splendid Sonoma Green also 45, with privacy glass and the black styling pack 50, and your mid-sized Estate will take on a distinct air of menace. However, crack on with Pearl Effect Vegas Yellow 400, fit the 20 inches anthracite twin spokers 400, and top it off with the carbon black pack 000, and you got the practical equivalent of a Pagani Zonda and something that arguably far more effective in the real world.